Just remember that Pop Culture Minefield, when it's discussing rumors, are just rumors. You have to take them with a grain of salt. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Minefield. That's Keith.
And that's Gary.
And today we're going to be talking about some nerd stuff. And today's nerd stuff, well, the subject is more Mikey Sutton news. It's a Mikey Sutton news alert. Fresh. Now, originally, today's Mikey Scoop was unveiled on Matt Jarbo's $3 Theater, but this scoop seems to have fallen through the cracks. So we're going to start a new segment. Yeah, that's right. I did a new animation. That's why Mikey calls me magical. Yeah, you bet you that, boss. And from this point, Keith, take over. Let's see the scoop.
Thank you, Gary. Okay, well, there are so far no directors or screenwriters that have been attached to Man of Steel 2. Discussions have surfaced that Henry Cavill would like the franchise headed a particular direction. The executives from both AT&T and Warner Brothers are apparently in agreement. While that doesn't signal that this is the destination for Man of Steel 2, it is looking increasingly likely as internal buzz grows, with both the MCU and DC films exploring multiverse story arcs. Excitement is brewing on what could possibly be a Superman Elseworlds tale that is both fresh and brimming with political undertones. Written by Mark Miller, Superman Red Sun is being discussed as a possible future entry in the series.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. Now, if it proceeds, it won't be a literal translation. With Cavill meeting the Red Sun Superman from another Earth. Too early to tell, but conversations are burning up like heat vision. And this was Mikey Scoop, as reported on Matt Jarbo's $3 Theater.
Well, there you go, man. It sounds really good. I'm confused though. Is this? I mean, it would be Henry Cavill playing the Red Sun if they do it.
There's that possibility, although they could also go out and just cast someone else to keep it a little easier. But I mean, again, this is still in the discussion stage.
Eddie Murphy played multiple characters. I'm sure Henry Cavill could do
it. Hey, Henry Cavill could do just about anything.
Because don't get me wrong, but the thing that bugged me about the multiverse when they did it on the CW is that you had, it was great. You brought all those extra actors in to play these characters from different universes. But the fact is the multiverse concept is really in science is that it's just our version slightly different. So you would still be you.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have like another person playing, Superman. It would still be the same person.
Technically. Basically, it's sliders.
Yes. I love that show.
A lot of people love that show.
I'd love to see a return with just a movie while we have, John Rhys-Davies still alive.
But this definitely shows that Warner Brothers and AT&T are definitely finding a lot of common ground when it comes to the DC films, which is good. That's a good sign. Personally, I think AT&T has already made its point that those particular people who were ready to just curb stomp the DCEU idea are starting to basically understand that they either get with this new program or they're getting out. So
it's sort of like that moment in a film when the character's like, "This is how you're gonna do it.
When you're slapped, you'll take it and like it.
This is how it's gonna be done.
It's about time you get with that.
My way." Well, you don't understand. We are the money. You do things the way we say to do them. Yeah, and I go to mobster movies. It's a mobster movie thing to me.
Yeah,
it's a mobster trope.
But also, this is a great way of figuring out how to do this without actually derailing even J.J. Abrams's ideas. Because remember, Abrams wants to make a Superman movie and he wants to cast his own Superman. This will allow Abrams to make his own Superman movie just the same way that Matt Reeves is making his own Batman movie.
I mean, they think Man of Steel tanked.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to see the damage done by JJ, because he brought down Star Trek, he brought down Star Wars with Kathleen Kennedy. So wonder what he's going to do to Superman.
Yeah. This is a way of having this whole concept of multiple Earths, but it's also a way of insulating themselves. That way, if JJ is successful, that's great. It's great for everybody.
I think that the one thing they're doing though is his Superman's going to end up on HBO Max and not in the theaters, right?
J.J. Abrams?
Yeah.
No. He's angling for our theatrical release for this movie. And
I think it's June.
It's hopeless.
It may just be, but you know what? They paid him $500 million, so they got to let him do something. And on top of that, this insulates Warner Brothers and AT&T from having to share all profits with anything related to Superman. That way, if he creates his own distinctive Superman, then it will be only those particular products related to this particular release that he has any money from, and that way you don't have to worry about him trying to leech off of anything related to comics or any other products put out. And it's the same, and then it's probably going to be the same thing for Matt Reeves. Which is good, because that, I think, is really how Joker was originally intended to be in the first place. Yeah. So if you allow directors to come in and do their own versions, yet AT&T and Warner Brothers can come in and just sort of build their own version of how they would like it to go, I think everybody wins. Everybody wins. And look at it this way. Warner Brothers gets there in half the time. Right. You know, you're not screwing everything up. You're allowing other directors and other actors to come in and get an opportunity to play certain parts and certain roles. It's good for everyone.
Yeah, very good stuff. And and as Mikey would say, as we reach the end of this episode, is that's your fly in the ointment. So with that, again, that's Keith.
And that's Gary.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. There I am. And we're out of here. Get off our lawns.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield. If you've enjoyed the show, please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Remember, you can find us at Pop Culture Minefield on both Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again.
Y'all come